Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about pre-constitutional acts. The pre-constitutional acts in India refers to the laws and regulations enacted by the British government before independence and the establishment of its own constitution. The Britishers came into India in 1600 as traders. They established two laws and set up legal system for their economic and exploitative concerns. Regulating Act 1773. Under this act, central administration was established in India. Supreme Court was established in Calcutta in 1774. One Chief Justice and three other judges. Pitt's Act in 1784. After the Regulating Act, British Parliament passed the Pitt's India Act 1784. Under this act, for the first time, the company's territories were caused as the British possession in India. Charter Act 1833. Governor General of Bengal was replaced by Governor General of India. Lord William Bentinck became India's maiden Governor General. This Act 1833 attempted to introduce open system for selection of civil servants for India's to East India Company employment. Charter Act 1853. It was last Charter Act of British. It laid down parliamentary form of government and extend to the terms of company for an indefinite period. Government of India Act 1858. This act was enacted in India wake of revolt of 1858. It abolished the East India Company and transferred the power of government, territories and revenue to British Crown. It changed the designation of Government General of India, that Viceroy of India, who was direct representative of British Crown. Indian Council Act 1861. The Indian Council Act of 1861 is an important landmark in constitutional and political history of India. It also provides for the establishment of new legislative council for Bengal, Northwestern Frontier Province and Punjab, which were established in 1862, 1866 and 1897 respectively. Indian Council Act 1892. The Act allowed the limited and indirect use of election in filling up some of non-official seats. Indian Council Act 1909. This Act is also known as Morley Minto Reforms. It to provide for the association of Indians with the Executive Council of Viceroys and Governors. Satyendra Prasad Sinha became the first Indian to join the Viceroy's Executive Council. He was appointed as the Law Minister. Government of India Act 1919. On 20th August 1917, the British government declared that its object was the gradual introduction of responsible government of India. Hence, the Government of India Act 1919 was enacted, which came into force in 1921. This is also known as Montagu-Chelmsford Reforms. Government of India Act 1935. The Act marked a second milestone towards a completely responsible government in India. It was lengthy and detailed, having 321 sections and 10 schedules. It provided for the establishment of Federal Court, which was set up in 1937. Burma and Aden were separated from India, and two new provinces, Odisha and Sindhu, were created. Indian Independence Act 1947. The Act enacted the British rule in India and declared in India as an independent and sovereign state from 15th August 1947. Some important provisions of the Act are follows. It provided for the partition of India and creation of two independent dominions, India and Pakistan, with the right to secede from British Commonwealth. Thus, at the stroke of midnight of 14th and 15th August 1947, the British rule come to an end and power was transferred to the two newly independent dominions of India and Pakistan.